So we're going to do these last few problems here on the review. Problems 15, 16, and 17. Which is an equation of the line with slope of -2, 5 that passes through 5, -7? So it says which. I think this was actually multiple choice, but we're going to change it to write an equation. So the easiest thing to do is going to be to use point slope form, because I have a point and I have a slope. So the point, actually the formula is y minus y1 equals the slope x minus x1. So the y value in our point is -7. So I'm going to erase the y1. Remember, it originally says y minus my y value is -7. The slope, so I'm going to take out the m and put in a slope of -2/5, and I'm going to take out the x1, and my x value is 5. So when I rewrite that, y minus -7, subtracting a negative is the same as adding. So y plus 7 equals -2/5 x minus 5. So that's what you would need to do to write an equation of a line. For number 16, write an equation of a line containing the point 64 and perpendicular to line y equals -3x plus 7. So the easiest thing, again, is always going to be to write these in point slope form, because you have a point and you have a slope. So we want perpendicular to this line. So if the slope of this line is -3, we want the opposite reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 3 is 1/3. And actually, I want to change the color when I substitute this in. And since this slope is negative, I want this slope to be positive. I'm going to erase out y1 and x1, and I'm going to substitute in the y value in the point and the x value of the point. So my answer is y minus 4 equals 1/3 x minus 6. Even though this is slope-intercept form and this is point-slope form, that's fine. I just had to write an equation. And write an equation of the line containing these 2 points. So the first thing I need is I need a slope. So I'm going to do 12 minus -1, -3 minus 6. 12 minus -1 is 12 plus 1 is 13. And -3 minus 6 is -9. I don't say -12, but -3 minus 6 is -9. So I have a slope of 13/9. I have 2 points. The easiest thing to do is going to be to write it in point slope form. It doesn't matter which point I use. I can use the first one, which is y minus the y value of 12. The slope, -13/9, x minus -3 would be the same as x plus 3. That's a correct answer. If I used the other point and did y minus -1, which is y plus 1, equals, the slope is -13/9, x minus the x value of 6. Either of those are correct. If I were to turn those both into slope-intercept form, I would get the same thing, but I don't have to do it in this lesson because it just said write an equation, and point-slope form is an equation. So why would I want to make my life any more difficult? So hopefully people have watched this review or asked questions in class, and now they're totally going to rock the test.